August 5th, 2019. We are loaded, heading off for Ohio. We're about ready to get out of New Jersey. Let me get this black little Toyota 4Runner out of my way. That was a lot of fun running out of Newark. It was a lot of fun. And that's sarcasm. It's really kind of odd when you look at it like New Jersey. Or as everybody out here says, I live in Jersey. For some reason it's not new, it's just Jersey. But it's kind of weird how you got all the buildings and all the highways and just all the crowdness and everything, and then you get this last little bit, and then it's all mountains, and it's kind of pretty. It's just kind of weird. It's really a transition from different areas. Whoa, some reason this van needed to come over, I guess. I'm gonna stop right here. Oh, that was a scale right there. It's been a long time since I've been out here. Is this a toll? I don't remember a toll on here. 80 across Pennsylvania. I guess I don't remember a toll. I think it's just coming out of New Jersey is what I think it is. Oh, that's pretty. Got the river down here on the left. Sheer rock cliffs. I'm a sucker for mountainous views. Bunch of people out there kayaking. Oh, that's part of the Appalachian Trail right there. Two adults and two little kids in a canoe. Canoeing on down the river. Oh, you got an army convoy. That was what was holding everything up, slowing things down. And they're pulling through. Can we go? I would like to go faster, please. I don't want to get stuck in. Why are we all slamming on the brakes? I don't get that. I have no. That guy in the first truck, he's like reading a piece of paper. He's like reading a pamphlet. He had like a whole pamphlet out, a printout, or a bunch of sheets stapled together, and he was holding it up in front of his face. There's 4 ways on, reading it. Well, guys, we've been rolling across Pennsylvania. I did run into a little bit of an issue, a traffic jam, kind of messed me up for a while, so I ended up pulling off, taking a little bit of a break. But we're back to running again, and I am actually 62 miles away from my destination. We just entered into Ohio. Well, guys, here we are, our first stop. Save-A-Lot Foods in Austinburg, Ohio. Actually right next door to two pilots, so I actually pulled in here, and I got here about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, and I just parked in there for a little bit. Hey guys, it is August 6, 2019, and we are ready to head to Sheboygan. We got empty from Save-A-Lot, which is actually just to the left of me here. It's that building right over there to the left. Got empty there, and it's early this morning. Everything went good. Lumper was actually prepaid, which was like amazing. Somebody actually thought of something, and they actually include the lumper bill with the freight bill. What? Who would have thunk? And then I just pulled into the pilot there and completed my break. Now we are off to Sheboygan, Wisconsin. We have ourselves 538 miles to go to Sheboygan, but I'm actually going to be going someplace different. I'm actually going to be heading to Chilton, Wisconsin, for something just simply amazing. I'm going to finally get some tires put on Big Blue, get rid of all this shaking and rattling stuff. This is a tire guy that I used to deal with a lot when I was independent. It is a it's kind of a small place. It's out in the country and stuff. They actually just built a new building like a couple of years ago, I think it was. And they used to have just a small place. It was just kind of a little shop behind the house, and they mostly do like farm tractor tires, stuff like that. They go to the farms and replace, repair and stuff. Tractor tires, that's kind of their main thing. But then the son of the owner, I actually know him, and he was a fellow snowmobiler. And through knowing him and being independent, I found those guys, and he was actually expanding the business into semi-tires. And so he would work with me, and he'd give me like really good deals on tires and everything else. And so he would work with me and stuff, and me and the boss here, we've been trying to figure out tires and everything else. And when I was home, I was actually going to be doing something with them, but then there was a miscommunication, I guess. I guess the boss was waiting for me to say something. I don't know, whatever. But I finally asked him. I said, we got to do something with these tires because they're getting to be illegal here. So I called him up and got some pricing and stuff like that, and I was actually able to beat the boss's pricing out in Maryland, where he gets his usual tires. I was able to get them for a lot cheaper. So we got this load going on, and I deliver tomorrow in Sheboygan tomorrow afternoon. So I'm gonna have some time, so I'm gonna run up there, and I've called this guy at the tire place and talked to him and told him what tires I'm looking for, and he's ordered them in, and I'm going to be in there in the morning, and they're going to put new tires on Big Blue. And they're also going to switch the tire around on a trailer too. One of the trailer tires is getting bad too, so that's also going to be repaired. So we're heading off to that direction. I'm looking at 535 miles to Sheboygan. Pretty close to the same to Chilton. Just be a few different roads, taking little back roads, but we shall see you guys there. Well, we're making it out of Ohio into Indiana. And there's another Love's being built right there. I tell you what, out of all the truck stops I see new truck stops being built, the most is the Love's. There's a few different locations that I've seen on my travels and stuff of brand new truck stops being built, and they're all Love's truck stops. You never see a new TA being built. It's kind of like they're just kind of done with, they got what they got. And they don't really fix up what they have in the first place. So, but it seems like the Love's is the company that's expanding. I don't know. Just don't know. Well, guys, we are just rolling across Indiana. I just had a blue SUV come by me, and a young gentleman, they were slowing down. I think they were trying to get my attention, and he opened up his window and waved at me. So I'm guessing it was somebody out there, a subscriber or something, was watching a video or something, recognized me. So just wanted to say hello. But we are rolling across Indiana. We are coming by Elkhart. I can't talk for some reason at the moment. Indiana. Big I'm going by all the RV manufacturing places, and there's the RV Hall of Fame. Hey guys, we are getting through Illinois, almost into Wisconsin. Made her through Indiana. I took about an hour break as soon as I hit Gary, Indiana. So I came in there at about 5 o'clock, so I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna shut down for a little bit. I wasn't gonna make it all the way anyway, so I'm taking a half an hour break, so I decided I might as well do like an hour break. And hopefully traffic will clear out a little bit. It worked pretty well. Had some traffic down on 80. But once I got out on 294, it wasn't too bad. We have ourselves 96 miles to go. If I'll be able to get home, actually stop by the house, and I can pick up that camera and stuff that has the footage on it. Probably won't tonight. Won't have time to do that tonight, but thinking maybe tomorrow or something like that. Getting unloaded in Sheboygan, maybe going to Green Bay, maybe. After Green Bay, I can't see loading any place. It's going to be pretty late at night. So I don't know. Let's see how it all goes, how it all unfolds. Nice little evening here. We got a temperature of 77 degrees. That's pretty nice weather. Coming up Russell Road, right at the state line. I doubt very seriously whether the scale will be open. That guy has flashing lights all on his bumper. It's just a regular trailer. Don't know. Nope, police station is closed. There we go. Time to light it up. Hit that 70 miles an hour for a little short time. Then I got construction all the way up to Milwaukee. So I think I'll let you guys go. I hope everyone out there is having themselves a good evening, good night, good day, whatever it is when you are watching this here video. Oh, there's some people parachuting up here on the highway. I don't know if we'll get to them before they get down. Let's see if we can get out here. I'll try to zoom in on it. Be able to see this guy coming down with a parachute. There's a small little airport up here on the left side. It'd be on the west side of the highway. There you should be able to see him. Actually, I'm wondering if that's a hang glider, or not a hang glider, one of those what do they call them, paraglider things. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yep. It's got one of those motors on it. It's got one of those motors. You strap it on your back, and it has like a parachute, and you have a propeller on your back, and it like pushes you through the air, and you can fly around like that. Interesting thing. When I used to have my hobby store, they have this show out at the Kohler Airport here in Wisconsin every year. It's called Wings and Wheels. And when I had my hobby store, they came into my store and they asked me, they said, hey, would you like to come in there and have a table? Put on some display, whatever. And I was like, sure. And so I did that, and I set up a whole booth and everything. And what I actually did is I set up a bunch of stuff in the store, but then I set up like a building table, and I actually worked on an airplane while I was in there. And people could come by and see me build an airplane, kind of see what it entailed. And I sat there doing that, and I stepped outside one time, and I brought some RC cars, and once in a while I'd take the cars when the batteries were charged, and I'd take them out and give different cars to kids and stuff, and everybody would run around out there with these cars and play around. And there was a little bit of a asphalt thing out where a bunch of airplanes were parked on, and the kids would play around the cars out there and stuff. We were out there messing around, and I heard this loud noise, and I looked up, and it was one of those parasailing things. I think that's what they're called. And the guy was going straight to the ground, right by us, and the guy just smucked right into the ground. And we all ran over there and stuff. He was messed up pretty bad. He came down on one of his legs, hit one of his legs first, and it actually broke his hip. And his leg bone came right out of his leg. It was really gruesome. But what happened is there was a helicopter there that was flying around and recording stuff. I think it was a news helicopter. And he was up there parasailing around, and the helicopter flew right over the top of him, and it closed the chute up. And so the guy just went, he's got probably 250-pound pack or whatever that is on his back, and his parachute just closed up, so he just went straight to the ground. And what he was trying to do is, when we heard him, he revved his engine all the way up, and he was trying to get no speed. He was trying to open his chute back up because his chute closed up, and it didn't work, and he hit the ground really hard. And he was just yelling the whole time, everybody see that helicopter, that helicopter. We're like, dude, your leg is messed up. And we sat there, and then the EMTs came over and looked at him and checked him out. And then all of a sudden another helicopter came in and landed. It was a flight for life. And they loaded him on there, and they took him down to Milwaukee. And they transported him down there. His leg was really bad. So those things are kind of scary. I don't think I would ever want to be in one. I don't know, just a little nylon chute is what keeps you in the air. That airport that I was thinking maybe people were parachuting out of is just up here on the left. And but this was probably 10-15 years ago. The highway was all backed up and everything else, and I was actually coming southbound, and by the time I finally got through all the traffic and everything came down, what happened is they have this airplane up here that takes people up for skydiving, and they took a group of people up skydiving. Everybody jumped off the plane and everything, and the guy came down and landed, and when he landed, he missed the runway. He ran right off the runway. He went over the end of the runway and ended up crashing the nose of his airplane right onto the highway, because the runway ends right at the highway. So it messed up traffic for a long time. Well, I think I'll let you guys go. We're just gonna head it out up into Wisconsin and